Oh, fuck. Hello! This morning I woke up and I was just kind of thinking about my childhood and just like getting really nostalgic, and I was thinking about everything I used to eat, and I thought it would be so fun if I would do a video on eating nostalgic foods that I used to love. And I haven't tried them since I was a kid, so let's get started. I thought I would start off with drinks first. We'll rate them. Which one's the best, which one's the worst. First we have this Arizona. I know like people probably still drink these, but I haven't drank this. I used to religiously drink these. Every Friday before school, my dad would bring me and my brother to get bagels, and this is a guaranteed companion to my bagel. But I haven't had it in a really long time, and I know people still probably drink this, but I haven't. Now we have this. This is called Chubby. I don't know how popular this was, but definitely with like my cousins, I would drink this at my grandma's house. So I saw this and I was like, yeah, my inner child would definitely be picking this blue color. We were definitely Kool-Aid lovers, and I just got these little packets. One is tropical punch and the other is blue raspberry lemonade. Anything blue, I feel like as a child, I would go for. Who let any of us kids drink this crazy blue color? I'm sorry. If I even have kids, I am not letting them near this. This is chemicals in a cup. It does smell so good though. Addicting. It smells addicting, which is exactly the point. Okay, tropical punch. That looks like the color of Halloween, like fake blood. I'm sorry, my kids are just not gonna touch this, ever. I'm gonna start off here. I feel like this is the safest bet. If this is still not as good as I remember, I will be so sad. No, it's still as good as I remember. I love you! So good. I'll give it a solid 8 out of 10. Like, you can't go wrong, super good. Okay. This, I just feel like it's gonna taste like straight up chemicals. I can't believe we drink this as kids. Okay, here we go. It's so sweet. I mean, it tastes good. Like, how could we not be addicted to these, you know? I'd rate this a 6 out of 10. Because I would never drink this. It's actually just too sweet. I love sweet stuff. So for me to say that it's really sweet, like too sweet, no. Oh my god. It's really bringing me back. Ew. Wait, maybe I have to put the whole, oh, it's unsweetened. Why would they do that? That's weird. Don't tell me this is unsweetened too. They're both unsweetened. What? That's weird. I guess let's sweeten it up with some honey. That's weird. Why would this be unsweetened? Ew. No. That is bad. This is like a 1 out of 10. 1 out of 10. It's just not good. Even when you sweeten it, it's just like, it's not tasty. That's pretty good. Funny, because I really thought I was gonna go for this one, but ended up surprising myself. I'd give this one like a 3 out of 10. Like, it's okay. I give it a 4 out of 10. It's alright. Well, we have to give it up to the winner. I kind of low-key knew. How could it not? Okay, next we have all the food, which I'm most excited about because I was a foodie when I was a kid. I had a passion for the supermarket. When I was a kid, I would think I couldn't wait to grow up so I can just like buy whatever food I wanted all the time. I was obsessed with food. Like, I love food and I still love food. And shopping for all these things today just really brought me back to that moment where I said to my dad that I really love being at the supermarket. Okay, we have a classic thing, something that we all know and love. Lunchables, nachos with cheese, dip, and salsa. I still can't comprehend the fact that as children we would eat like, my mouth is watering. We would eat chips, salsa, and this chemical-filled nacho cheese for lunch. Okay, let's try the salsa. Only the cool kids ate this. You would definitely trade in your sandwich to get one of these from a different kid. Though, like, no one would ever trade sandwiches. Or the only sandwich you would trade is a peanut butter and jelly. Peanut butter and jelly for whatever sandwich you had. Okay, the salsa is actually good. These chips are so small. Okay, now for the cheese. I literally can't stop eating it. Alright, fine, it's still good. Seriously, I'm impressed. This literally still holds its ground for being good. Not nutritious, but it's definitely tasty and I understand why we all would fight over this. Are we giving it our first 10 out of 10? No, not yet. Give this a solid 9 out of 10. It's still good, but this is a snack though. I was actually impressed with that. I didn't think it was gonna be 9 out of 10. This, I don't know if everyone like ate this as a child. I just know that I personally did. These are not just chicken nuggets. They're chicken nuggets with cheese on the inside. And when you bite into it, the cheese comes out and it's just, I remember it being so freaking delicious. I would see these in the supermarket and I would light up like a Christmas tree. I loved these. Okay, let's see if they, kind of nervous. I want these to be 10 out of 10. Okay, let's try it. I'm scared. Wait, I think I need to try another one because I think I just, alright, let's break this down. The chicken nuggets themselves were good. But the cheese part, I just remember it being kind of like, you'd bite into it and there'd be like cheese just like spilling out. And I thought that was so cool. But looks to me like they're not putting like as much cheese anymore. This moment is not coming back to me as it used to be, you know? I give them a 7 out of 10. Because what's really separating them from any other chicken nugget? Chicken nuggets are always gonna be good, but this was supposed to be special, and it's not. Okay, next up we have some of like the things that you would make after you come home from school, because it's just easy. You just add water and like milk and a little butter, and you have like these pasta sides. This one's from Pastaroni. I absolutely love angel hair pasta and I think it's perfect and I love like the texture of it. During quarantine though, I was watching so much of the Food Network, just learning a lot of recipes and everything. Someone said that angel hair pasta is not real pasta and that it's a disgrace. I was so offended. I really took it personally. I was like, what? It's like how I remember. This really is what made me love angel hair pasta. I could eat this whole thing in like 2 seconds. That is so freaking good. This definitely gets a 9 out of 10. Solid 9 out of 10. It was delicious and it's still delicious, and now I know why I was addicted to these. The sauce is delicious. What can I say? 9 out of 10. Okay, out of everything, I think we know who wins. The pastaroni, angel hair pasta, and surprisingly, the Lunchables was a winner. Okay, we're back with the sweets. Sweets by far is my favorite. Like, I have such a sweet tooth, and I always have. Especially when I was a kid, I would die for sweets. I haven't had any of these things in forever, but this I remember being really slimy. I remember me and my best friend, she loved them, so every day she would have these at school. We would take them out of the package and they were just so slimy, and at one point we were like, is that good for us? Even at that age, we were like, that's kind of not okay. I'm sure things have changed. I feel like if they were slimy nowadays, people wouldn't buy them. So I think that they probably aren't slimy anymore. My stomach later is probably going to die. They smell so good. All right, let's see if they're slimy. They're not slimy. They're not slimy no more. They're also smaller than what I remember, but it's been so long, so maybe that's just me. I don't know, they have a weird aftertaste to me. They're not as good as how I remember them to be. They're also not slimy, which is probably a great thing. They're alright. I give them like a 5 out of 10. They're okay. Next up we have Danimals pouches. They had like yogurts and like little drinkable yogurts. They're just like yogurt. I never even liked yogurt as a kid, but I did eat Danimals because everyone who was cool was eating Danimals, and I also wanted to eat it too. You're just making yogurt look cool so that your kids can eat it so that they can have something healthy. I actually don't really like yogurt, but let's do this. It actually is exactly to the T how I remember this. It's strawberry yogurt. I'd give it a 6 out of 10 just because I don't really like yogurt, but if I did, it's still consistent and still tastes exactly how it did, and it's good. Like, it's okay. It's good. These are Barnum's animal crackers. Me, my dad, and my brother used to eat these. I remember these being really good. They had like an interesting flavor. They didn't taste like any regular animal cracker, and I used to really like them. I still like the packaging. That's just adorable. It used to be like circus themed. Circuses are bad, so we don't do that no more. But now they're out in the wild. The packaging has only gotten better. They're okay. I remember it being more flavorful, I guess. They're kind of boring. I give it a... Oh, I'm getting full. I give it a 4 out of 10. And last but not least, we have Nerds Rope. This is another thing where everyone thought they were so cool eating this, and like if you didn't have one, you were a loser. I feel like my palate now is so more like sensitive. And back in the day, my palate was just like, yeah, savage. Tear and share. Ain't no way you're gonna share just this little piece of rope. Like, okay, I see why everyone loved them. This is so fun. I'm getting butterflies thinking of putting this in my mouth. Whoa, it's so sweet. That's crazy. That's a lot of sugar. That was intense, I'm not gonna lie. I definitely give that like a 5 out of 10. But that's just too much for me now. But it is exactly how I remember it. It hasn't changed. And it doesn't have like weird funky taste. So 5 out of 10. This was fun for me. I had a lot of fun doing this. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you. Oh my god, why am I like shaking? I'll see you next time. Bye.